Today what I'm going to be talking about is PewDiePie. YouTube has canceled his show, and Walt Disney have also dropped PewDiePie in reference to a few anti-Semitic videos that he has made on his channel. And when you have that large of a following, you have to be careful with the things that you put out there in the public, because you represent, number one, you represent YouTube. You are a YouTuber, and that's who you represent, whether you want to say so or not. So you will have a lot of leeway with a lot of young kids, millions of young kids, and they are impressionable. A lot of the jokes and stuff that could be made could be taken the wrong way, and if you got millions of kids following you, then perhaps that would nudge them on to do things that they probably would normally do because they are following you. And whether or not you want to be a role model or not, you are. You have a responsibility for those kids that watch your show, whether or not you want to admit it or not. I mean, they following you. I believe in free speech and everything like that. I think everybody should have free speech, but there will be repercussions if that free speech is misconstrued when you are delivering whatever information you're putting out there. And when you have as large of a following as PewDiePie, then you have a greater responsibility to your audience. You have a greater responsibility to people. So, and you represent a lot of people, especially if you have Walt Disney backing you, and that's a family-oriented business, Walt Disney. YouTube, whether they want to admit it or not, I mean, you represent YouTube too. So you got a great responsibility in what you do. Freedom of speech, like Casey Neistat says, everyone has the freedom of speech, but you have to be careful with what you're doing and what you're putting out there, because you can easily guide people the wrong way when you have that type of power and influence over people, whether you want to admit that or not. So that's my 2 cents. Just take it for what it's worth.